The story begins in Shanghai City. Jiang Wangxin gently strokes the hair of her newborn son. She nurses little Zichen with pure warmth, feeling utterly blessed by his peaceful existence. She smiles brightly through her utter exhaustion. A healthy, growing boy makes the countless sleepless nights entirely worth the immense struggle for this proud mother. But this baby hides a massive secret. He harbors a reincarnated adult soul. His undeveloped infant brain actively processes his brand new reality as he feeds silently. Suddenly, a glowing status screen materializes. It identifies Lin Zichen at 33 days old. He realizes he possesses a legendary world-breaking cheat ability. At 3 months old, Lin Zichen rests inside his wooden crib. Lin Yan observes his son's vigorous movements. He predicts Zichen becomes a mighty warrior among gene fusers or powerful cyborgs. Suddenly, system notifications announce 10,000 kicks. He manages to unlock a rare achievement. He claims the use and advance attribute. His mortal body now grows infinitely stronger with an absolute carbon-based limits. Explosive power surges through his tiny limbs. He imagines becoming a mighty superhero. By 4 months old, Zichen successfully sits upright without any support. He crawls stealthily across the mattress. He trains in absolute secrecy under the moonlight to avoid shocking his parents. A crawling quest grants him precious stat points. A month later, at 5 months old, he perfectly masters walking. At 6 months old, he drops his act. He finally crawls openly in front of his parents without raising parental suspicion. A television broadcast shows absolute chaos. Gene fusers and cyborgs fiercely battle monstrous aberrant beasts upon a ruined landscape. The harsh truth strikes Lin Zichen. He learns this Earth suffers under a terrifying global mutation of unimaginable scale. Monstrous aberrant beasts roam the shattered lands. Humanity forges 2 desperate paths of absolute survival. Mechanical ascension transforms fragile humans into indestructible cyborgs. Cold steel and advanced technology replace weak flesh. Gene modification fuses human blood with terrifying beast DNA. Gene fusers rip through massive enemies with bare hands. Zichen recognizes the fatal danger. He resolves to secretly exploit his system and grow infinitely stronger in the shadows. He vows to survive this brutal, perilous reality. The doorbell suddenly echoes through their quiet family apartment. Wangxin greets a woman wearing a blue dress. Their brand new neighbor politely introduces her small, happy family. Little Shen Qinghan nervously clutches a stuffed doll. Zichen stares deeply at the quiet, purple-haired toddler standing before him. He accepts her as his very first friend. He senses the intricate threads of their destinies instantly entangling together. Time flies, and soon Zichen trains like a madman. At 7 months old, his physical skills completely explode. His eidetic memory masters basic language. He completes grueling movement quests, farming endless stat points every single day. At 8 months old, he executes perfect push-ups. He completely transforms his baby crib into a hardcore training ground. He trains strictly in the shadows. But suddenly, Wangxin steps directly onto the sunny balcony during his secret session. She freezes in pure shock. Her tiny 8-month-old baby performs flawless sit-ups. She violently rubs her eyes in utter disbelief. The author dismisses it as a stress-induced hallucination. Zichen instantly fakes sleep and exhales sharply. He swears to drastically increase his stealth. A few days later, normal bath time brings another massive unexpected shock. Wangxin screams at the top of her lungs. Lin Yan sprints into the steamy bathroom in pure panic. Their infant sports a chiseled six-pack. Lin Yan gasps openly at the absolutely impossible sight before his eyes. He excitedly claims their son embodies pure genius. A future king destined to dominate among gene fusers and cyborgs. Zichen inwardly cheers. Having highly imaginative writers for parents perfectly masks his unnatural monstrous growth and endless power leveling. Mutated Earth breeds natural monsters. The television highlights a 2-year-old martial arts prodigy effortlessly lifting heavy, solid steel plates. The tiny child hoists a 20-kilogram dumbbell single-handedly. Wangxin violently hugs her adorable baby with immense bursting pride. She declares her Zichen vastly superior to anyone else. Her absolute faith sparks a raging fire within his soul. He vows to utterly crush that 20-kilogram record. 2 full years pass in a massive flash of relentless sweat. He remains completely hidden in the storage room. Zichen effortlessly hoists a 20-kilogram iron plate with one single hand. His mother suddenly shouts from the hallway. Little Qinghan happily arrives for their regular daily afternoon playdate session. He instantly drops the heavy iron. 2-year-old Qinghan greets him warmly, offering a sweet tart in her tiny hands. Their massive mental age gap completely prevents normal games. Zichen secretly views playdates as stealthy physical training opportunities. He utilizes the clinging toddler perfectly. Her constant presence earns him the rare title of Ultimate Stealth Training Master. He performs deep squats with her on his back. But his brutal, customized weighted routine suddenly hits a snag. A suspicious warmth completely soaks his clean shirt. He groans in bitter defeat, as the clueless toddler wets him again. Another year vanishes. 3-year-old Zichen easily throws around a 40-kilogram weight like a mere plastic toy in the shadows. The news fiercely praises a 4-year-old lifting 30 kilograms. Zichen smirks deeply at his own absolute overwhelming physical superiority. His hidden power thoroughly eclipses them all. Yet his status screen demands even further explosive evolution to survive tomorrow. The story begins in Shanghai City. His status screen shows ordinary Tier 1. He hungers for Tier 2. Seeking answers, he steps out of his home for the first time. A stunning futuristic cityscape greets him. Aberrant beasts and cyborgs roam freely. He spots legendary gene fusers and cyborgs. His mother and the neighbors escort him safely. Mother Shu Mang and little Shen Qinghan join the library trip. Denied all electronic devices, physical books remain his greatest weapon for knowledge. His mother points toward the colorful children's section. However, Lin Zichen marches straight toward advanced encyclopedias. A worried Shen Qinghan trails behind. The mothers watch in pure confusion. Shu Mang questions his odd reading habits. Jiang Wang praises his genius genes. Shen Qinghan offers sweet cookies. Lin Zichen ignores everything. He devours the books. He learns the world categorizes life into 6 biological levels. Ordinary, advanced, rare, epic, legendary, and mythical 9 tiers divide each realm. He realizes normal, humans like his parents sit at the absolute bottom. Ordinary Tier 1 equals insignificant ants before higher level beings. This truth ignites a fire inside Lin Zichen. He accelerates his secret training while maintaining his innocent cover. System notifications flash wildly. A new quest appears. Read 100 million characters for Celestial Root of Wisdom. He eagerly accepts the challenge. For an entire year, Lin Zichen splits his telements, time between brutal physical training and voracious reading. At age 4, he and Shen Qinghan enter kindergarten. They hold hands with their teacher, Miss Jiang Mei. His relentless grind pays off. He finally breaks through to ordinary Tier 2. His physical prowess explodes. He lifts 80 kilograms with all his might. He jumps 1.2 meters and sprints 100 meters in under 11 seconds. These monstrous stats shame grown adults. One fateful day he finds brats surrounding a crying Shen Qinghan. They cruelly mock her. Seeing his friend bullied, his eyes narrow. He must act. He squares up into the hostile circle. He glares murderously. He unleashes a terrifying threat. Anyone bullying Han Han gets their bed peed on daily. The childish yet menacing threat lands perfectly. The bullies burst into terrified tears. They flee the kindergarten in panic. Shen Qinghan stares at her hero. This act triggers a system reward. A system notification announces an achievement. He unlocks the title of Kindergarten Kid King. He gladly tackles multiple quests simultaneously. Half a year later, he completes his reading quest. He clears 100 million characters. He claims the Celestial Root of Wisdom. This attribute grants him eidetic memory and peak learning ability. Time flies, and soon he and Shen Qinghan turn 7. They smile for their graduation photo. Even during summer vacation, Lin Zichen refuses to rest. He easily trains with a massive 200-kilo barbell. Throughout the scorching vacation, his power reaches terrifying heights. He easily leaps over 2 meters. He smashes the 8-second barrier in the 100-meter, dash clocking 7.98 seconds. His mind operates like a supercomputer boosted by his new attribute. He already dominates the elementary curriculum. His next stage begins at Sunshine Elementary. Armed with his cheat ability, tackles advanced subjects easily. Academic battles pose 0 threat. He effortlessly seizes first place. At the national academic competition, he dominates just to unlock his title instantly. Whenever free time appears, he privately tutors Shen Qinghan. Though lacking genius talent, her sheer diligence shines. With his flawless guidance, her grades skyrocket. 1 semester passes in a flash. She aggressively claims rank 2 while Lin Zichen guards first place. Speeding up his quest, he dominates school sports meets. He shatters every physical record. He expects a peaceful, predictable school life. However, a mysterious new transfer student appears. The teacher introduces a girl with flowing, silvery blue hair. Bai Shuer stops him in his tracks. He senses her unnatural presence. She stands quietly in the doorway. A bizarre, chilling aura radiates from her. This escapes any normal human. The new transfer student, Bai Shuer, silently glides toward a seat. The ordinary students stare with intense curiosity. Shen Qinghan leans close to Lin Zichen. She calls him Xiao Chen. She whispers praises about Bai Shuer's stunning winter snowflake hair. Lin Zichen ignores the beauty completely. He enters maximum alert. As Bai Shuer sits dangerously close, his sharp mind analyzes her strange, non-human aura. Does she belong to the hidden gene fusers? Or perhaps the descendant of one? Over the following days, Bai proves to be a complete enigma. She ignores everyone. She slams her head down. Second class ends. She remains dead still. She rarely moves for the restroom. At first, the students watch, highly curious. They snap photos of her sleeping form. But her frozen behavior persists. The crowd loses interest and the classroom returns to normal. A month later, this fragile piece violently shatters. A terrifyingly bizarre phenomenon begins. Bayu secretes a thick white fluid. A terrible stench fills the air. It drips down her trembling legs. The classmates recoil in disgust. They gag at the foul scent. A cruel boy sneers a wicked insult. He dumps his water bottle right over her head. He mocks her mercilessly, humiliated and completely. Soaked, Bayu clenches her fists. Hot tears stream down her pale face. Her tiny shoulders shake with silent sobs. The bullies erupt in vicious laughter. Shening Han watches from her desk. She turns to Lin Zichen with worried eyes. She begs him to intervene. Lin Zichen frowns in pure confusion. He senses massive danger from Bayu. Why does she cry? He nods slowly. He strides toward the cruel bullies. He reevaluates the whole situation. She remains a total mystery, yet he sees the absolute truth. She poses no threat today. She is simply a defenseless girl under attack. He takes action. Lin Zichen marches up and grabs Guanchun by the collar. A menacing smile spreads across his face. He commands the trembling boy. Wipe. Bayu's desk clean Guanchun freezes in sheer terror. He stammers a quick agreement. The other bullies panic. They face total ruin. Lin Zichen holds legendary status here. He dominates both academics and brutal combat. Nobody dares to cross his path. The punks scramble in absolute fear. They grab tissues and frantically scrub the desk. Everything is spotless. Lin Zichen sweeps his cold gaze across them. He barks a harsh order. Apologize to her now. The terrified bullies drip with cold sweat. They immediately fall into line. They bow their heads in deep shame. Apologies pour out alongside desperate promises. The punks finally flee. Bayu looks up with wide eyes. Tears shimmer as she thanks Lin Zichen and Shening Han. Shening Han gently rests a hand on her trembling shoulder. She smiles and says, "Friends always protect each other." A month later, things change. Shening Han claims a new daily quest. She shadows the quiet, white-haired girl everywhere. Lin Zichen gets dragged along too. The three form an unbreakable trio. They share every peaceful moment together. Shening Han beams with endless kindness. She shares her best treats with Bayu. Suddenly, Bayu hesitates before a sweet treat. Her eyes drop. She whispers a painful question. Does my foul stench disgust you both? She apologizes for her deep mistrust. Society always treats her like garbage. She faces constant cruel rejection. This pure kindness feels completely fake. She waits to wake up from this beautiful dream. Bayu gasps in pure shock. Shening Han grabs her hands tightly. This is reality. Shening Han flashes a warm smile. She understands that painful isolation perfectly. Disgust is absolutely impossible here. She makes a bold declaration. If Bayu accepts, they remain true. Comrades forever. She yanks an annoyed Lin Zichen into their circle. Overwhelming emotion crashes over Bayu. She fiercely embraces Shening Han. Tears of pure joy cascade down her pale cheeks. She whispers eternal thanks. She finally composes, her racing heart. She offers a priceless treasure in return. Her palm opens. A necklace holding aberrant beasts. Fangs gleams brightly. Her mother gave her this precious birthday gift. She hands it over. It forges their eternal bond. Shening Han cheers with absolute delight. The three warriors stand united in the courtyard. The golden sun dips below the horizon. They swear eternal loyalty. But fate operates in cruel ways. Just as their bond solidifies, the unimaginable strikes. System notifications announce a sudden change. Shening Han freezes in shock. Bayu vanishes from school. Lin Zichen verifies the terrible news. He witnesses her signing the dark withdrawal forms. His eidetic memory triggers a vivid flashback. He spies from the doorway shadows. Bayu stands before the principal. One of those lethal cyborgs looms behind her. His cybernetic arms gleam with deadly intent. The sweating principal guarantees absolute secrecy. Bayu's files vanish into thin air. This shadowy encounter proves everything. Bayu hides a terrifying background. Time flies, and soon she completely disappears from his life. He ponders her mysterious fate. But a new storm approaches fast. The next crazy event absolutely dominates his complete focus. A month later, Lin Zichen stands in his living room. He massages his mother's tired shoulders. She sighs with heavenly relief. Her exhausted muscles finally relax. Lin Zichen checks his status screen. He smiles at his new title. He masters divine massage techniques effortlessly. His cheat ability makes daily life a total breeze. Suddenly, their peaceful evening shatters. A breaking news broadcast flashes across the screen. System notifications announce an epic achievement. The Kyoto Prodigy strikes again. At merely 10 years old, this monster succeeds. He joins Gene Fusers. His strength attribute explodes. He hoists a 500-kilogram boulder with one hand. Lin Zichen stares in shock. Electricity courses through his veins. His rival unlocks gene fusion. His father groans loudly. That Kyoto brat hogs the television again. He crosses his arms. Do they want an influencer instead of a warrior? The parents debate the wild news. Lin Yan reveals a dark truth. An ancient martial arts. Elite families hold advanced gene fusers. Jiang Wangxin scowls. Using a child feels wrong. Her husband shakes his head. Bloodline survival demands absolute sacrifice. She rolls her eyes playfully. He acts so smart. Lin Zichen ignores their bickering. His mind races with complex calculations. That famous prodigy handles 100 kilograms. Now he manages 500. A five-fold boost. Yet 8-year-old Lin Zichen lifts 300 kilograms one-handed, zero gene fusers required. He smirks. His natural potential crushes theirs. He pumps his fist, but this soaring pride shatters instantly. The television screen flashes breaking news. True terror grips his heart. A neighboring city burns. Massive explosions reduce everything to ash. The horrifying footage reveals the absolute worst nightmare possible. Giant, aberrant beasts attack the streets. Monstrous rats swarm the smoking ruins like a plague. Massive jaws snap shut. They brutalize a screaming woman. The news anchor confirms the truth. Dark cultists orchestrate this nightmare. They manipulate the vicious, aberrant beasts from the deep shadows. A desperate official begs for global aid. These heretics operate as a twisted shadow cult. Lin Zichen glares at the screen. This anti-human syndicate serves the monsters for selfish gains. Traitors to humanity. He exhales deeply. His powerful nation offers a perfect shield for growth. He must lay low. Suddenly, deafening sonic booms shatter his focus. He rushes to look. He rips the curtains open. A heavily armed squadron of cyborgs dominates the night sky. Why deploy so many units? He prays for peace. Morning arrives with a deceptive calm. Lin Zichen waits outside. Shen Qinghan sprints over with apologies. Her approach triggers an alarm. Her beast fang necklace glows intensely. A bright blue light pulses from the ancient bone. It comes from an aberrant beast. That explains her bizarre aura. The light vanishes instantly. They brush off the strange event. But Lin Zichen connects the cyborgs and the fang. A storm approaches. During their morning walk, a striking red-haired woman blocks their school path. She leans against a lamppost. Her dark dress flutters. She praises their cute little faces. She steps closer. Are you siblings? Shen Qinghan puffs her chest out to correct her. We are childhood best friends. The stranger smiles wistfully. She longs for a friend, too. Instantly, her soft expression turns deadly. Her eyes gleam with malice. Where are your parents? Shen Qinghan opens her mouth. Lin Zichen grabs her hand hard. He silences her immediately. He drags her forward. We run late for class. They ditch the creepy stranger behind. Safe at last. He scolds his careless friend about strangers. School ends hours later. Lin Zichen navigates. A dead-end alley. Shen Qinghan shivers at the creeping shadows. Demolition crews clear this zone. Everyone abandons these streets. Suddenly, a sickeningly sweet voice echoes. The red-haired predator finally returns. She blocks their escape route. But she brings backup. A hulking brute steps out nearby. The giant man smirks. She signals her massive partner. Lin Zichen goes on high alert. He chooses a hidden path. How do they track them? She whispers. Sweet, empty promises. The giant brute snaps. He hates playing these games. Just knock these annoying brats out. Time equals money. The brute charges forward holding a soaked cloth. He needs quick cash. Lin Zichen reacts instantly. He violently shoves Shen Qinghan aside. He squares up against danger. Aura explodes around him. He steps into the strike and swings with all his might. The tiny fist crushes bone. The brutal impact stops the massive giant in his tracks. The hulking man rockets backward into the alley walls. The red-haired villainess freezes in shock. An 8-year-old launches a giant. The brute violently coughs up blood. Lin Zichen pivots sharply. He targets the woman next. He buries his fist deep into her unprotected stomach area. A vicious uppercut instantly knocks her out cold. His eyes turn incredibly dark and calculating. He slowly grabs a heavy brick. No cameras exist here. He must eliminate these threats. Survivors expose his terrifying strength. His peaceful life demands their permanent silence. He prepares to strike. As he prepares the final blow, the ground trembles violently. A massive earthquake shakes the alley, catching them entirely off guard. A moment later, a gigantic claw smashes through the brick wall. A monstrous giant, aberrant beast emerges from the crushing rubble. It towers over them completely. The monster ignores the children looming over the place. Unconscious woman. Instead of eating her, it swings its deadly claws. A swift strike severs her head. The beast then snatches her bloody head. Shen Qinghan screams in absolute terror. Lin Zichen instantly recognizes the fatal danger. He scoops the trembling Shen Qinghan into his arms. He warns her about the giant aberrant beast. They must escape now. He turns and sprints away with all his might, escaping the carnage. Suddenly, red and gold flashes streak the sky. One of the elite cyborgs, with blonde hair and rabbit ear sensors, dives into the narrow alley. She moves with unbelievable speed, becoming a total blur. She darts right past the massive monster. Shen Qinghan peeks over Lin Zichen's shoulder. She gasps at how unbelievably fast. The warrior truly moves. The cyborg lands gracefully behind the beast. She squares up against the monster, readying her fatal attack. Her metal gauntlet glows brightly. She charges her weapon, deploying anesthetic smoke. She fires explosive projectiles straight at the beast. Massive explosions completely rock the alley. Lin Zichen shields Shen Qinghan from the beast's fiery blast. The aberrant beast burns in the fiery explosions. It roars in agony. The anesthetic smoke leaves it totally dazed. The cyborg sees her perfect opening. She surges forward instantly. A flurry of brutal strikes finishes the weakened beast later. Lin Zichen watches the breaking news report at home. He analyzes the intense fight carefully. He concludes the cyborg's power level remains relatively low. She needs to weaken the beast first. It still takes her 7 full minutes to win. He reflects on the deadly danger of aberrant beasts. These brutal creatures grow over 10 meters long. They easily reach the ordinary 5th tier. They luckily escape entirely unharmed, but this bloody incident highlights the world's true dangers. He resolves to push his grueling training further. He must protect his loved ones. He hits his private training space hard, doing weighted squats with a massive barbell. System notifications flood his vision with points. Although the deadly threat of aberrant beasts constantly looms, normal life continues. Soon he and Shen Qinghan celebrate their 9th birthday. Both families gather around a huge cake. They make wishes and exchange gifts. Thanks to his cheatability and eidetic memory, Lin Zichen teaches himself to carve perfectly in one single night. He crafts an intricate wooden hairpin for Shen Qinghan. She beams with absolute joy, placing it in her hair and loving it endlessly. Time flies, and soon Lin Zichen and Shen Qinghan proudly graduate from elementary school. They prepare for middle school. As they walk away, a notification suddenly alerts him. He completes a major quest. He secures the compulsory education achievement. He proudly unlocks the Kindergarten King and Elementary School Top Dog titles. He buzzes with excitement. He aims to unlock the Middle School Overlord title next. It grants the survival of the fittest attribute. During the summer break, he crushes a high-intensity training regimen. His brutal routine includes 1,000 heavy push-ups with a massive boulder. His status screen shows huge stat boosts. His bloody sweat pays off. Just before school begins, he finishes a 10-kilometer run. A system notification announces his biological breakthrough. He hits ordinary 3rd tier. His physical attributes increase dramatically. He casually lifts 700 kilograms with one single hand. His vertical jump reaches 4 meters. He destroys the 100-meter dash in 6 seconds. As his aura surges, he wonders about the Kyoto prodigy. What level has he reached? Coincidentally, breaking news airs on TV. The night before school begins, the broadcast reveals the now 14-year-old prodigy uses gene fusers. Fusing giant ant genes, he lifts a 2,000-kilogram alloy block. Lin Zichen calculates the math instantly. Giant ant genes multiply strength by 4 to 8 times. The prodigy's base strength without the gene enhancement hovers around 500 kilograms. This means Lin Zichen remains fundamentally stronger. He smirks confidently. He imagines how terrifyingly powerful he becomes with future gene fusers. The next day, middle school begins. As the entire city's top student elite middle schools beg to recruit him, he graciously accepts the invitation from Shanghai Middle School. However, Shen Qinghan must share his class. During registration, the principal warmly welcomes them. Their brand new homeroom teacher expects great things from him. They heap heavy expectations on his shoulders. After exchanging polite pleasantries, he makes excuses and leaves quickly with Shen Qinghan. The real reason he chooses Shanghai Middle School: the incredibly excellent athletic facilities. They plan to play badminton on the school's premium court. They want a match before classes start. On the pristine court, an excited Shen Qinghan calls out to Lin Zichen. They must begin. She serves with a dramatic flourish, yelling her special fairy curveball. Lin Zichen catches the shuttlecock mid-air. The interruption stops him in his tracks. A group of arrogant upperclassmen approaches. Their leader wears a backward cap. He violently snatches the shuttlecock, arrogantly claiming the court. The thugs laugh mockingly, inviting Shen Qinghan to stay and spar. She stands firm, firing back. She demands they respect the rules. They arrived first. The thugs crowd her. Lin Zichen watches. Ice fills his eyes as he steps forward. He orders them back. First come, first served. The arrogant leader squares up. He scoffs, claiming the court for himself. He grabs a shuttlecock. He tosses it high. But Lin Zichen strikes first. He declares his rules now rule everything. With all his might, he leaps. He smashes the shuttlecock with devastating, world-shaking, explosive power. The projectile rockets forward like a white meteor. The leader freezes completely in his tracks. The devastating impact shatters the racket. The upperclassmen tremble. Are they facing cyborgs or aberrant beasts? Is Lin Zichen even human? Could he be one of those gene fusers? Pure terror strikes? A slight miss would obliterate their boss. Thoroughly crushed, the terrified bullies bow deeply in apology. They beg for mercy. They finally respect the rules. They instantly retreat like beaten, whining dogs. Word spreads like wildfire. No one ever dares cross Lin Zichen or Shen Qinghan ever again. A month later, their new school life settles into a mundane routine. Academically speaking, he thrives. Lin Zichen stands miles ahead. He crushes the middle school curriculum instantly. During class, he reads. He devours books to pass time. After night training, he activates his cheat ability and eidetic memory. He rapidly masters cooking, photography, driving, and swimming. He plans to unlock his next legendary title. To claim the middle school overlord title, he dominates every subject. He crushes national-level competitions. He stands atop a mountain of trophies, yet he hides his true power, purposely avoiding first place. Time flies, and soon a semester passes. The title remains locked. However, his epic performances shine. They earn him swarms of fangirls. Mountains of love letters bury his desk. He ignores them. He focuses entirely on the upcoming sports festival. Total domination will surely finish this hidden quest. He enters only 3 events: shot put, high jump, and sprinting. He prepares to shatter every record. He represents absolute strength, jumping, and speed. He launches an astonishing 2,011-meter throw. He holds back his monstrous strength. Still, he easily secures first place everywhere. Suddenly, destiny calls. Resting beside Shen Qinghan, a mysterious power surges. System notifications instantly illuminate his glowing status screen. A system notification announces his legendary dominance. He finally secures the middle school overlord title. With 3 titles secured, he completes the 9 years of compulsory education. Achievement, his soul resonates. He obtains a legendary new attribute: survival of the fittest. Divine energy rapidly floods his body. As power flows through him, a satisfied smirk crosses his face. He finally reigns completely supreme.